Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Lana Nana and Lisa H. Frizzy, Julian. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Let's see. I wanted to. Thinking about bringing this down a little bit, but my camera. But I don't know if everything's out of the way. Sorry for the shaky. But this monitor is like, it's a little tough to move when it's like not really stuck in place. But good morning, Marianne. How are we feeling today, Marianne? Is the frown up or down? Or I should say, is the frown upside down or is it right side up? Good morning, BB. Oh my goodness. All right. We'll go ahead and get this rolling real fast. Generate 19. Not very high. Not a very high number. It's sitting right here. Good morning, Melissa J. Oh, that one. Okay. A simple shell stitch. Well, it's towards the beginning, so I'm assuming it should be a somewhat maybe. So we're sitting about even today, huh? Well, that's better than down. It's better than the frown being down. Being a frown. Ugh. Okay, so number 19 for Tunisian Thursday is the simple shell. It's going to look kind of like this. Very similar to the one we just did. I don't remember what the last one was. I've got my little samples right here. Day 3 of moving. Yeah, so it's kind of similar to the upside down fan. So we're going to do something very similar today with the shell. Yeah, I got them all nice and tails tucked in. I've got them labeled. And then one little sample bag for now. Eyes are watered. So here's a question for you. How many are you moving? Good morning, Scrimshaw. How many are you moving, Rebecca, in each load? Like, and how many do you guys have overall that you're moving? So like, I don't know. I'm asking very specific details. Good morning. The shells are worked on the return pass. When counting stitches off the hook, when creating shells, the loop on the hook counts as 1. Okay. I tend to move today, then only my 2 girls will be left here. Aww. Right. Now, we need to find a, you know what? We're just going to use this. It's already out. It's already loosey-goosey. I'll use what I can of it to make this sample. And then I will recake the cake. 3-day headache, Melissa G. That is not fun at all. Which one should we do? I think I'm going to go with the 7. I'll go with the 7. Okay, 20 to move. The big ones only have room for 4 or 5. The rest are all 6-month-olds, so they should be able to go at one time. Yay, that's awesome. Good morning, Miguel. How are you today? Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to move this basket or this tote and stuff underneath my desk. It's in my way. I gotta do some reorganization cleaning. It can't go very far, and so my foot is hitting it, and it's driving me crazy. All right, so the stitch multiple of this one is 3 plus 2. And good morning, Rebecca, by the way. Good morning, Carrie. I don't know why I'm so tired this morning. Well, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I don't really feel tired, if that makes sense. My eyes are a little watery. Be back, you hope. Me too. All right, so stitch multiple of 3 plus 2. Well, I'm going to go with 26. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The reason I'm doing that is because 15. I feel like we've done 24 on the other ones, so we're going to go with 24 on this one, plus 2. 18. I'm going to have to count this again because 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, no worries, Marianne. Your eyes are dry. I'm so sorry, Miguel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26. Well, Melissa, you should, because, I'm pretty sure it was you that asked about Kim, and then she showed up live last night. Oh, hold on. I got to get this, because now it's starting to, feel weird. It's, in my eyelid and stuff, up here. It's weird. I don't know how it's getting up in there, but it is. Y'all, I used to go around like this, looking like this. This was me 8 years ago. No glasses, nothing. I can't believe I've been wearing them for 8 years now. I should have been wearing them longer, but now I can't not wear them. I mean, I would get used to it all over again if I really wanted to, but I've gotten so used to not having to keep my eye from crossing in that I've relaxed having to keep it from doing it. I got so good at keeping my eye from crossing, figuring out a way to make it not cross, like I'm doing right now. I mean, I guess I haven't forgotten completely. I miss not having glasses on my face, but I can't stay on top of contacts, so that's why I don't have them. Yeah, Kim went live last night. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was you that asked about her. Good morning, Grandma Rita. And Crystal, good morning. So yeah, I think it was you, Melissa, that said something about her. Somebody did. And then she went live yesterday. Good morning, Monique. Melissa G. Hold on. Melissa G's baby is in the house. All right, so step 1. and an each. Okay, so I just got to do a I got to pull up my simple stitches, which, okay, just say foundation row. Oh, I see my chat move in out of the corner of my eye. Hold on. I gotta stop for a second. Let's see. Since I was 4. Has that problem with her eye? They make her wear a patch. Yeah, well, I was old enough that the patch wasn't going to help me, so we did prisms and things, and it took too much prism to correct my eye, so then I had surgery to correct my eye with muscles, like doing something with the muscles. It still wants to cross without my glasses, but when I have my glasses on now after my surgery, these corrected lenses after my surgery, now my eye just stays relaxed the whole time. It's not working as hard anymore. Yeah, my husband's told me I can't get contacts anymore because I don't use them. I mean, I can't get by without not putting these on my face, so I have to put them on my face, which you would think with contacts I would have to go put them in my eyes, but I just, for some reason, I don't know, I just couldn't get them to, excuse me. Okay. So yeah. Oh, my eyes are still, y'all. This is getting on my nerves. I think I do have seasonal allergies, but they just don't affect me as much as a lot of people. I don't know. That or I just don't, I'm not bothered by it or something. I don't know. It's not enough to bother me, I guess, to do anything about it. Oh, I bet. Especially that long ago. I mean, contacts have come a long way just in the last, like, since I started, like, was looking at getting them. Yeah, because I know, like, when contacts were first a thing, they weren't the best things out there, you know. Good morning, Sharon. In Belgium. I think you're Belgium. You have a little rose next to your name. That helps me to remember Belgium for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why that helps. So when eye doctor said he could get them in anybody, after 45 minutes he gave up. Oh boy. Yeah. It takes me a hot minute, and that might be why I just can't, why I don't use them, because I don't know. I don't wear makeup. So it's literally, the bathroom takes me all like 5 minutes to get ready. I throw a brush through my hair, throw some deodorant on, and spray some smelly stuff on me, and out the door I go. So yeah. Yep. I think I am debating, because I have hold on, I have got 1, 2, I think I've only got 2 blankets that I have to finish for another person, another recipient. That they didn't commission me them. These recipients didn't commission the blankets, but they're blankets that I've started and making for recipients that I think it's just the 2 blankets I need to get done. Oh, and the wrap for the Christmas present. I think those 3 things need to become my focus on projects over the next 2 months, because I want them to be At least 2 of the 3 items, because 1 I have to start all over again. Because I'm going to frog the autumn aspirations that I started for my friend, and I'm actually going to make her the wildflower oasis instead. So that'll either get done for Christmas or next year. I'm not sure yet. But I need to. I know I'm over halfway done with my mom's blanket, and then I have the Ruby's Dream wrap that I need to finish. So between the 2 of those I need to make. I think I'm going to start making those my focus over the next 2 months and get those done, because I'm sitting here every day going, I have all these whips that I've started, and yet none of them, I should say all but those 3, are for other people. Now, granted, yes, the boggy blankets are for other people, but they're not ones that I have to, like, I mean, yes, I have to have them done too to send them off, but I don't know. I don't feel like on a deadline per se with those as I do with the other ones. It's weird. Like, almost like they have more the blankets I'm making for my family is, you know, in my mind, because family comes first. That's the other thing. I need to, Marianne, I feel so bad that I've had that thing done for a while and I keep forgetting to mail it to her. And I see her all the time on Facebook, so no, I need to send it. And I will get it sent before Christmas this year. But no, I feel like a really bad friend and I have not sent it to her. But I'm sure she'll figure out that, you know, it took me a while to make it or something. Or she'll feel that way. All right, so yarn over and pull through 1 loop. Chain 1. Yarn over and pull through 4 loops. 4 loops. Chain 1. And then repeat from I just chained 1. Gotta chain 1 again. It says repeat from there, so chain 1 and then pull through 4 loops. 4. You must have known I haven't sent it yet to ask. So chain 2 and then pull through 4. Does that noise bother anybody? The noises that you're hearing, the ka-ching? If I need to put my phone in do not disturb, please let me know. I can. I just have it on there because I don't know. I don't like switching back and forth between silent, not silent. It's because I don't always remember to change it back, and then I go, oh, that's right, I forgot to change it back. You know, so chain 2, and then through 4, chain 2, and then through 4. Holiday toy catalog. I got that like a week ago, Frizzy. That toy shop catalog. I went, what in the world? I mean, I get that there's 3 months till Christmas, but seriously, oh. Plus, my children don't need toys. I'm so over toys. I'm becoming a toy hater, to be honest, because they just, you know, and, you know, I'm just sounding like other parents when I was a kid, that, you know, the toys are just being bought to collect dust. That's all it is. But what made me super happy was they showed a kid crocheting. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think I threw mine away too, Melissa, because I was like, seriously, Chuck? No. I don't even know what I'm going to do for my kids for Christmas. Like, I want to get them stuff, but, like, I don't want to get them stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to get them stuff that they need. I mean, maybe what I'll do is I'll just go get a whole bunch of clothes and be like, all right, go take all your clothes out of your closet. Here's new clothes. I mean, those are things they need, and they'll actually wear them. I know it's kind of a waste taking clothes that they're already wearing that they could still wear and replace them with, but I mean, why not? At least they'd get used and played with because, you know, they would play outside in them. So anyway, yeah, 2 loops left on hook, yarn over and pull through 2. Boop. Oh, wait, hold on. Go back. I gotta chain 1 first, and then boop. Right, Melissa? It's like just, I don't know. Yeah. I'm just over toys and stuff. I'm just, what I need to do is I just need to pull everything out of my cabinets again and start over reorganizing because it's just, I don't know, like I want everything that's out, like visibly out, except like this stuff, but like if it's sitting on a desk or on the counter or on the floor, I want it to be in something where it's not taking up that space. I knew what you meant. I read between the lines. All right. Let's see. Skip the first bar, which there is no bar to skip, but okay. Well, that one. 1 in each chain and top of shell to end. Okay. So I need to go in here. And then here. But I mean, technically there's, okay, maybe these 2. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's going into that one. Yeah, because that's the chain right there. So now that I'm watching my grinder anymore, I got rid of half her toys. I will slowly get rid of more, but I am a little afraid of her getting mad. No, I tried to secretly throw away something the other day, and my kids caught me. And I go, "Why are you throwing my thing away?" And I said, "Don't worry about it." But it was like it never got played with, and so I just was like, I'm just gonna get rid of this thing. And he's since never thought about it, other than the fact that I was the act of throwing it away is all he remembers. All he's worried about. It's like ones I got rid of went to her though. And the thing is a lot of the stuff I'm getting rid of every year is the things that I bought them last year. So it's like I'm trying to get very selective on what I'm getting anymore, like because I don't want to just turn around a year later and get rid of it. Because that's just what it seems to be doing, because they ask for all these things and then they don't play with it, and then it's like, well, by next Christmas it's like, well, I'm going to get rid of the stuff you asked for from last year because you're not playing with the stuff. You would rather play video games or watch TV. So I'm like, I keep telling the kids that. I'm like, why would I buy this stuff for you guys when you don't want to play with it anyway? Like, go let it sit. I love how the conversations we can have just It cracks me up how from one day to the next we're completely different conversations on here, but that's what we do here. We just hang out and chat. I mean, we could talk about yarn and stuff, but I just don't know what to talk about when it comes to that stuff, other than the fact that I have, in my mind, I have too much. You can never have enough, but I do have too much for my current circumstance, my current storage situation. So it's like, I don't know. Christmas shopping is fun and stressful all wrapped into one. Because I love to shop. I love to buy things. But it's also stressful because then it's like, why am I buying this stuff just to be collecting dust and not played with? So I'm trying to get, yes, I know I could buy like an experience, but then that's like a one and done thing. I want something that will last a little bit longer than a one-time experience. I know the memories will last longer, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, throwing your baby under the bus. All right. I'm going into this one, which I only chained one there, so there should only be one chain there. And then I go into the end stitch. Let's count how many bars I have here though. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. All right, and then I just repeat steps 2 and 3, ending with step 2. Oh, I end on a step 2. Well, duh. Okay. Chain 1, and then I do a chain 1 here. So that was the chain 1 I should have went into. And then I yarn over and go through 4. Okay, so I need to go into that one next time. That's okay. Next to your chicken, why does it look like an Addie egg? My brain is focusing on... Oh, right. It isn't. That's hilarious. I didn't even think about that. Yes, that is the Addie egg next to my chicken. Addie egg, chicken. And look, the Addie egg is laying an egg. It's got the weight sitting in between the legs. Yeah, my kids, they just would rather play on their devices than play with the stuff that we, except for my daughter. A lot of the stuff that she asks for is stuff that she actually uses quite a bit. One piece of clothing, one book, and one arts and crafts. Santa brought 3 toys, which may or may not have been on their list. Yep. Well, Santa doesn't exist in our house. Hopefully no children are watching, but Santa doesn't, well, Santa visits in a different way here. He visits in a different way around here. 2. Okay, so those are the chain 2s. So not that one. That's the top of the shell. Excuse me. Chain 2 is, I mean, that's technically the top there. Okay, I'm going in the wrong places, but you know what? It's fine. I get the job done. Yeah, I've tried to do something similar, Grandma Rita. It's so I try to do something like there's this thing going around like the 4 things, like one thing they need, one thing they can read, one thing they can, I don't know, it's different. There's a bunch of different ones. something to read, something to wear, something they need. I don't know. I can't remember if that's even right. 1, 2. I will say that this one is a little bit, this stitch that I'm doing is a little bit easier. A little bit easier. So chain 1 and then through the 2. Mine is definitely not feeling exactly the same as theirs, but maybe I need to get further along in it, but mine feels holier than theirs does. I don't think it's something to share. I don't remember. The top of the shell and then each chain. 1, 2, and then top of the shell. 1, 2. And maybe the reason mine doesn't look like theirs is because I've been putting my hook in the wrong place. 20-inch square using 3 skeins of toy box. We always did a family game. That was fun. We've got a bunch of games, and I try to do that. It's just we never sit down and play them. I don't know why. I think anytime we do, I think a lot of it is the youngest. He doesn't do well with games, and so I think we just avoid them because we don't want to deal with his, his little attitude that he gets. So I think that's why we don't. I'm assuming. Or maybe we just all just are like, meh. We don't really want to do that because, Which stitch am I working on? I'm working on the simple shell, number 19. This one right here. The simple shell, number 19. I'll show you what mine looks like. I wanted to show you both, but I don't think that's going to be very easy because I don't have a whole lot done. So here's what mine looks like. Come on, camera. I don't know if it looks the same. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, my foot is itching. Ah. Okay. Maybe the rec station channel is not the channel to put it on because they're getting loud. Because they're having a game with it. And I think they do this every time. Hope so. Hope I'm doing it right, Scrimshaw. So I'm basically just making stitch samplers. So I'm going to work on this until it's, I don't know. The other ones I did roughly a few inches of it. So I'm going to make it just about as big as one of these. Just keep going until it's a few inches tall. So we'll see. And this way, when I'm labeling them, so maybe one day down the road in the future, I can go back and be like designing my own things maybe. But for now, I'm leaving all that design stuff to Juan and Michael because they are just better at it than I am. Yes, I know I've done a few things, but I can't pop them out like they can. Yeah, Melissa, we are too. We are too, but I think we just avoid it, you know. I don't know. I don't know. We just don't sit to play games. I've always wanted that, and I've always like we've tried a few times, but we just never. I don't know. We just don't. We just have nobody ever goes, hey, can we sit and play this game? You know? I mean, the kids every once in a while will pull a game out and play with it, but we really just don't sit down and play games. Hey, you know what though, Melissa? We sit at the dinner table as a family almost every night. We'll even bring it home from the restaurant and sit at the kitchen table, you know, or we'll go out and like say, hey, I'm going to go sit outside. Why don't you guys come out with me? We all try to be together as a family at a meal. Good morning, Steven. I hope your brain's working better today. I know. Kendall, I had a question for you, and now I can't remember what it was. I just remember I was like, I wonder if I'll see Kendall. And I don't remember what it was. It was either a question or something to tell you. Oh, the pattern. Yes. Yeah, I just need to get some games that are, I don't know. I just need to figure out some fun games to play with the kids. My pattern, the Across the Twisted Plains pattern. I wanted to ask you about that. Did you find anything within the written pattern that needed tweaks? Can't remember if you said there was or not. Because what I was going to do is I was going to type it up and get it put up on my my Ko-Fi page. Ko-Fi, whatever the heck it's called. I need to work on getting some patterns typed up and put up there. So I chained one, right? Hold on, stop. Let me have my yarn. Pull it up. Okay. Chain one, and then, you pull through the first one and then chain one. No, not video games. We have plenty of those. And I'm just not, and most of the time with the video games, it can only be like 1 or 2 people or up to 4, and there's 5 of us. So I'm usually the one sitting there watching and crocheting. And I just don't really have any want to play them. So that we just need to find a night that we can do a game night, because during the week, it ain't happening. Because we are so busy that we just don't have the time to do it during the week. Hello, Shabina. Awesome. So it was easy to follow, Kendall? Yeah, board games for sure. I love board games. We just need to get some that the youngest, who's not reading quite yet, something that he doesn't have to read to be able to play. So I know there's plenty out there. I'm just saying. It was tons of fun to play together. Yeah, I do remember the Wii. We had the Wii long before the kids ever came along, so. Actually, I don't remember if we had the Wii. We might have had the Wii when my daughter was younger, for a brief period of time. I don't know. But yeah, no, I want to get off the videos, off the digital technology stuff. I mean, we have all the Uno games all the iterations of the Uno game that came out. That we've got like Uno Flip, Uno Duo. We've got the Uno like Twist, or like there's all like we've got like 4 different Uno card decks, and we don't play them. Don't recall. chaining 1 and then going through 2. Yeah, just their stitch definitely, it just might be because it's squished together or something. I don't know. Chutes and ladders make it easier to file and helps to see what the end result should look like, even if it's a thumbnail type photo. So far, I have put a picture with them, Steven. There's a picture of my shawl with the shawl pattern, and then I did a picture of what it looks like in the pattern for the blanket. There should be. Maybe not on the pattern itself, but on the thumbnail of the pattern, the digital pattern, there is one. I probably should maybe add one to the pattern. I tried to on, I think I did on the shawl, but I might have to if I do it on that one, I'll have to re-upload it. Yeah, chutes and ladders would be fun. I think we have, I bought these ones that were like cheap a long time ago, and they, that's the top and then chain 2. They just don't, I don't know. I don't like the paper cards and things that they come with because they just don't last very long. Okay, Kendall. Thank you.
I can't reach the internet right now.
Stop.
Check your modem or router connection and try again.
I hope I have internet. Well, I haven't disconnected on here yet, so I should be good. I don't know what that was about. I don't know why Google is yelling at me. So it's something about the internet. Couldn't connect to the internet. So if you lose me, that's why. My Wi-Fi, we've been having issues with our Wi-Fi, like not staying connected for some reason. Oh, yeah. Go Fish would be a good one because then you could do, letter and number recognition with those. With that one because, be like, do you have any da-da-da-da-da? We just need to play them. Candyland's fun too. I think we have that one. I think we have the cheap version of Candyland. But like I said, it has those paper cards with them, and they're like this small, and it's just, I want a good quality made game that'll last longer than a game. This is definitely a lot faster to work up, I will say. Now, I mean, it's not a complicated stitch, that's for sure. Those last couple definitely. Yes, Candyland and Chutes and Ladders. I think we have both of those. And we have Life. We have Sorry. We have... I have an old Monopoly that is not... I don't want to play with it because I just don't want to lose the pieces to it. It's one I've had from when I was a kid. It's got the original 8... well, maybe not the original Monopoly pieces in it, but it still has like the dog and the top hat and the car. Not all these new ones that they've come out with. Yep, you can use a regular deck for Go Fish. But yeah, like I was saying with Go Fish, you could do number and letter recognition where you could like, hey, if you got letter cards, you could do letter cards with it. And we do have the Apples to Apples Junior version. So like we have games, like I said, just sitting down to actually play them. That's the point. And our usual, we may just have to start making Sunday nights our game night because that's about the only night we have. Although this Sunday we're going to be gone, so we can't start it this Sunday. Because we're going to go help process turkeys. And then we're going to bring home a turkey or two for us to have. So, because some friends of ours that have turkeys and chickens and a garden and everything always give us things, and we said we'd come help them process turkeys. One, you know, we do it because we want the kids to learn this stuff, and you know, and they love helping with stuff like this. So, you know, we take them and have them help. They help in their garden, like picking the stuff, and then like this time we're gonna go, like I said, process turkeys, and yeah, that'll be an interesting experience to say the least for them. It'll be a first for me too, but I'm not gonna be like grossed out or anything, because that stuff doesn't gross me out. Doesn't even make me sad, you know. God provided the food for us for a reason, so. Oh my gosh, that would be fun. Yes, I need to get a Twister game. Although they would be like, it would probably turn into a wrestling match with them, to be honest. Which would be hilarious. Uh-oh. Oh, that's why. Hold on, I gotta backtrack here. I didn't go through the right number of... Oh. Okay, so I need to chain 2 and go through 4. I didn't go through 4 before. Oh, chain 2. And then go through... Wait, what in the world? Oh, I'm gonna have to go through an extra one because I accidentally added another one right here. Which it shouldn't be there, but that's okay. I don't care. You could use, let's see, I hope my Tanya turkey didn't hear. Processed turkeys. They don't know what that means. Processed turkeys. That could mean like moving them around. I know what you mean though. Lurk away, Kendall, lurk away. Oh, I know, Stefan. It would still, yeah, my kids find a way to do that though. Mom, he's not doing it right. He's cheating. Sorry. Don't know what to tell you. Figure it out. Figure it out. Yeah, I think I tried to add an extra stitch in, so I just fudged it, and it has 4 little legs there instead of 3 like it's supposed to, which is fine. 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't know which stitch you're working on. I am working on the, I've already mentioned it a couple times, but that's okay. I am working on the simple shell number 19 in this dictionary. Number 19, the simple shell. This is the one I'm doing. And I don't know, it just looks different. I don't know why. Mine just looks holier. But yeah, this is what mine looks like. I don't know. It could be because I'm using a slightly bigger hook. I'm using a 7mm, which isn't too big of a hook for Tunisian. At least, I don't know. To me, a 6.5 to 7mm hooks in Tunisian are like starting out at a 5 or 5.5 with crochet. You know. Hello, you. Crystality, Steffi. Is it Steffi? Did I remember right? Steffi? Steffi! Woohoo! Easier to say Steffi than the name. I think that's how my brain's remembering it. I think that's how my brains are remembering it. Finally, I made it home from work. It is a holiday here tomorrow. What's the holiday tomorrow? Because around these parts, it's October 3rd, Friday, October 3rd. And the last I knew, there was no holiday here in the States for us. I don't know, the next holiday for me in my mind is Halloween, which is at the end of the month. Can't move this over for some reason. There we go. I don't know if there's any other. Good hand on the base 5 stitches. Only have one I have down is the simple stitch. That's pretty much what I'm working on with this. Is it's just, I think it's just, you know, it's just simple stitches, and then when you make the fan stitch, the simple or the shell stitch in your return pass, and that's how you make it the shell, by how many you yarn through. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. October 3rd is the so-called Day of German Unity. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Yay! I got it right. I got it right. Chain 1, and then I go through 4, chain 2. This is why things have to sit on the left, because I keep fighting it. And then chain or through 4. I gotta pay attention to the going through 4. So yeah, I'm going to do a little restructuring in terms of my organization. I got to get this room cleaned back up. And then also restructuring of prioritizing, not patterns, projects. Because I just want to get them done. The ones that I'm almost done with, the bigger blankets that I've been working on. Like, I'm really getting excited to finish my mom's blanket. But it sits out of sight all the time, so it's always out of my mind until I start talking about the projects I need to get done for specific people. So it's like, it's always there on my mind per se, but not always there visually. So I need to pull it out from its little hiding spot that I have it in and just start working on it and getting it done and stop dragging my feet on it. Plus, I don't want to, I'm not saying anything's going to happen to my mom, but we are not promised tomorrow. We are not promised the next minute. And with things that have gone on this year and things that are going on with my mom's health right now, not necessarily bad things, but just things. And so I want to make sure I get the blanket done for her and not have to end up frogging it. Entailed bagging up stuff I won't use to give to a local friend. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. That's awesome. I wish I had the, what am I looking for? The drive like you had, or not the drive, the will that you have to get rid of it. Because there's a lot of yarn that I could easily get rid of, but I have a hard time doing so because I don't know anybody that I want to give it to for free in person. I don't know. I don't know. I need to stretch. It's stretch time. Ooh, you know what? I do have music on here. Let's see if we can find a fun, upbeat one. I only have 3, though, to choose from. The rest I have to upgrade. Oh, Mishy was here. Hi. Good morning, Mishi. Yay for 1 year, Mishi. Woohoo. Yes. Rockstar. No, I want the... That's not what I wanted. I want the fireworks. Yes. There we go. Yeah, the last one is this one. Yeah, the first one's better. The other ones are like meh. Meh. Mishi, while I have you here, if you were still here, I have emailed you and I haven't heard back, and I just wanted to make sure it didn't get, maybe, you know, your email got flooded with a bunch of emails and it just got overlooked or something. I know you're super busy, but I just wanted to make sure that you got it. I still have your stitch markers sitting around here somewhere. I gotta figure out where I set them down. Oh, right here. Woo. You still have them sitting right here, ready to go. Yeah, that last one was too slow. I will now do my 2 rows on my temperature scarf for today. Yay! Ooh, I should tell my daughter, instead of a blanket, she needs to make a scarf. She got so far behind on her blanket that she's like, I'm done. She wants to keep doing it, but she's just doesn't want to put the work in to catch up. I told her how, but she just doesn't want to listen. So, like, well, I can only lead you to water. I can't make you drink it. No worries, Mishi. I just wanted to let you know. I know you're super busy. And like I said, emails can go overlooked. I do it all the time. So the JB's Crochet email doesn't get a whole lot of traffic, so I don't typically miss emails in there too much because I don't have a ton, and I'm glad for that. Have a wonderful day, Mishi. I hope your day at clinic is uneventful for you and not too exhausting. I love days like this where I feel it. I've been on here for, I feel like I've been on here for a while, and yet I still have a while to go. I love those days. I don't know why, but it just makes that hour and a half feel wider than it is. It went online 13 hours ago. Cool. I'll have to go check it out. I'm really bad about going and hanging out on other people's channels. So I'm just letting you know that it's just my brain can't keep track of everybody, so it forgets a lot of things. Okay, there, and here, and here. But part of my standard is to check the spam mail as well to make sure nothing has fallen through the cracks. Yeah. Well, and the weird thing is we set up Microsoft accounts for our kids because we have a Microsoft computer now that they need to have their own logins for. And there's a app that you can use that you can actually like have parental controls of their devices, like their screen time and what they're allowed to view and things. My husband has sent an invite to my email, and my daughter's. She got the invite. I have yet to get the invite, and I even double checked his email that he put in for me. and it's right. But for some reason, my email is blocking that from coming through because I'm not getting it. And we've checked the spam, and so I'm able to check that I've seen, from this specific date on, and I can see, okay, there's still no Microsoft email, even in my spam junk mail. So I don't know what is going on with this invite. Like, it says it's still pending because it's still waiting for me to accept it, and I have yet to get it. I mean, I keep checking and it's just not there. And I haven't deleted it. And he's even resent it. And I've been watching and making sure whatever I delete is not the Microsoft one. So I don't know what is going on. Why it's being blocked from being sent to me, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever's going on. Going to the Scholastic shopping. Ooh, I remember those days. Can find some decent books. Hopefully you find some. That's the one thing, is I will spoil the poo out of my kids with books. The one kid doesn't like to read much, but I will still buy him the books and be like, here, maybe one day you'll actually read this. I don't know. I know, right? Book shopping. It's like the next best thing to yarn. Yarn and books. Those are my two, like, I could be, somebody needs to come up with a bookstore that has books on one side or mixed with the yarn, or, have books on one side of the store and yarn on the other side, and then I can literally just spend the whole day in there just perusing all the books and then coming over to the yarn, or have it all intermixed and just look at it all. Enjoy the book shopping, Melissa. Enjoy it. I'm jealous. I love book shopping. 1, 2, and then 4, chain 1 through those 2. All right, I think I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more row of shells. And then, because I don't like to do 6, we have to do 7. So I'm going to do one more row of shells, and then I'm going to call it good. Y'all are starting to get too loud up there. Yeah, right, Frizzy. You'd never see me again if it was a book and yarn store. They'd have to send out search parties for all of us. Like, where'd moms go? The moms of the world have disappeared. Where'd they all go? Oh, I remember. Yeah. I don't go to Barnes & Nobles much anymore. I used to before kids. But I'd go there and get a coffee with my girlfriend, and we would literally just spend like a couple hours just perusing the bookstore with our coffee in hand. And then kids, came along for me. And that kind of slowed down. Well, a kid came along. The other 2 kids came along after we moved away from where she was at. And then she moved back to her hometown. I know, right? So, yeah, coffee shop, yarn, and books. We'd never leave. We would be like, yep. The world would cease to exist because we would all be just disappeared into the yarn book cafe. That's funny. I've deemed it now. We're going to call it the Yarn Book Cafe. Yarn Book Cafe. So the cafe is the coffee. Yarn books and coffee, books, and yarn cafe. And yes, well, yeah, I've seen these stores where you can go and like pay to pet cats, cat cafes. We found our first one ever in person in Hawaii. We were like, ooh, look, cats. And they're like, yeah, it costs money to come in and pet them. We're like, all right, well, we'll just window shop from out here. We'll just window look from out here. Pretend we're petting them. Oh, goodness. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I just have to figure out how to, 1, 2, 3, 4, how to bind this off in the pattern. That's what I got to figure out, how to bind. That's what I don't like about this book, is it doesn't show you how to, it tells you to bind off per the pattern. So I need to figure out how to bind it off per this pattern. I don't know how to do that. I love it, Prizzy. Beans, balls, and books. Yes. I love it. Beans, Balls, and Books Cafe. Frizzy, you and I, we just came up with our store name. Beans, Balls, and Books Cafe. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. 3, 4. Chain 2. Oh, that's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beans, Balls, and Books Cafe. I love it. Okay. So, how do I bind this off? Because, I mean, well, I think I just simple stitch across. So every row to do this is a simple stitch anyway. It's the return pass where I do the shell. I didn't thumbs down, but whatever. So I think that's what I do. I think I just bind off like that. Just do the simple stitch and go boop. Simple stitch, boop. Simple stitch, boop. Simple stitch, boop. Like, y'all, I'm going to get a whole swatch done in 1 hour. Or hour and a half. So I still got 20 minutes. Oh, yay, you got one in English. Yay! I think I'm doing it right. I'm just doing like I would do a simple stitch and then binding it off like a simple stitch bind off. That's the only thing it doesn't tell you in the pattern's instructions is how to bind it off. However, in the back of the book, it gives you bind off instructions just to follow the pattern. So that's what I'm doing. I'm following the step 1 where I do the simple stitch across, or no, the step 3. I'm following step 3 and just simple stitching, but doing the bind off as I go. So I think I'm doing it right. So this top of the shell, the chain 1, and then the end stitch. There. Yep, I think that's what I do. And then I'm going to cut it off. Cut it out. Cut it out. It's funny, I can remember that, but I can't see the person that does it. I think they said it was Joey from something. Although I think I did something wrong with my end stitches because it's pinched on the one side for some reason. I can stretch it out, but somehow it's pinched. But there's the simple shell stitch, right? Yep, the simple shell, number 19 from the book. And now I'm gonna, excuse me, got the burps. That's so cool. Frizzy, Full House, there you go. Oh, where did I put those? I just noticed that open. Y'all remember where I put that stuff? Oh, never mind, I found it. Thank you. Thanks for helping. I know you guys are helping me. I know it. You were saying it's right there. It is pretty. I don't know what I would use that stitch for because it's really holey. It's a lacy stitch. It's definitely a very lacy stitch. I mean, you could do this as a blanket, I suppose, because then it wouldn't be so hot. It'd give you some little air holes. I could block it, but I'm literally just going to throw it in a bag and just collect them that way. All right, so this one's I am numbering them so that way I know, because I'm pulling them from this book. So if I do a different book for some reason with different stitches in it, then I can always say a different way to do it that way. So number 19, it is called the Simple It's taking me a minute to write it because I'm using Sharpie on a plastic thing, and it's like I have to do it a couple times for each letter. Simple shell. There we go. Simple shell. A sweater. Yeah, you could use it for a sweater. Very open sweater that I would have to wear something underneath. Go in there. Being like a paper clip and not wanting to go in there. Not a paper clip, the safety pins. Oh, all right, now I gotta sew my tails in. Well, that was fast. Normally I don't get these done on the same day, same live. Normally I am working on them after the fact. When I looked them up on Amazon, I typed in light bulb stitch markers, and I found them that way. But yeah, they're like little light bulb shaped. I don't know if it'll show it, because my camera wants to focus on me. Yeah, those are called, I was able to find them light bulb stitch markers. I was able to find it. I will say, trying to hide your tails in Tunisian is a lot harder. Somewhat. I mean, you can weave, I guess, on the back. So it's not as easy to hide the tails, I think. In my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, I don't know what you would use this stitch for. That's the thing, is I have a hard time envisioning what a stitch, like you guys are pointing out. Oh, those are the bobbins. Those are embroidery floss bobbins. That's what those are called. They're plastic bobbins. Little, just if you type in embroidery floss bobbins, and they're plastic ones. So yeah, I definitely did something wonky right here. Maybe, I don't know, but it'll be all right. It's a sample. It's not like it needs to be perfect right now. So Jonathan, you're welcome. It is a lot harder to hide the ends. Like, you kind of have to get a little creative on where you put it. So that way it's not seen on at least the front, you know. I mean, I get it figured out. I get it figured out. Hey! Oh, I have got to do some, like I said, I need to do some cleaning. Like, it just, it's getting on my nerves. So there you go. All done, tails and all. Number 19. I think I have it upside down. No, I have it right side up. Oh yeah, that's right, because the shell goes down. Like little broom. It looks like little broom heads. The sweepy part of it. Yeah, so I'm just basically taking the swatches and I'm just going bloop in here for now. So we've done 3 now. I've done more than 3, but I just started doing this 3 stitches ago. So we have 136. That's right. We have 136 of these to go through because the last bit of it is surface crochet stuff, embellishing. So it's not really anything I can do a sample for. And then and then edges. I'm not sure how I would even do those as samples. I mean, well, I could just do a simple stitch swatch, have it ready to go, and then I could do the edge on the live. I could do that, but then I need to figure out how to do the edges because I don't want to do numbers 137 through 142. Those 3, 4, 5, 6, those 6 things I don't want to do because those are just surface things or embellishing. So I need to figure out how to do the edges. And there's 150 total in here, so minus 6, so 144 different samples that I could make from here. That's a long time. That's almost 3 years worth of stitches that I have for you guys. That if I do just one every week. So it is a pretty stitch. I will give you that, Steven. So far I've liked most of them. The box, or this one, the checkered one, it's cool looking, but I don't know. That one was quite interesting. It had several rows to complete the pattern, so. And then I had to figure out how to end it. So it has this really thick white border at the top compared to the bottom where you started. So, but no, I think it looks fine. It's cool looking. It definitely helps to have the 2 colors for sure. Rows for the scarf are done. Yay for getting stuff done. Can't hold a hook. I can't hold a needle. It's like flipping out of my hand everywhere. I got 8 minutes. What can I do in 8 minutes? Not a whole lot. Maybe just hang out and show stuff. I think I'm giving up on the bookmarks. I think I'm going to give up on these bookmarks. This is the, so I don't know if I showed you guys, but I found this at Walmart. It's a size 3 thread, and I made up a bookmark with it. I haven't finished it. I only get this far before I decide. I'm like, it's a little thicker than the number 10 thread for sure. I don't know. It's pretty. I like it. I think I've lost my drive to want to do it. So I will have to figure out something to make with these things that I have now, which is fine. I don't mind eventually making a doily or something. And then trying to figure out what to do with the number 8 thread that I found, because I got 4 of those. I suppose I could work on my trio blanket for about 10 minutes. Have I showed you guys this yet? Have I showed you guys the trio blanket on here yet? Oh my goodness. I don't know which way I need to go with this. I laid it down in a specific way so it wasn't tangled, but I just picked it up and got it all tangled. I'll figure it out eventually. I tried to lay it down so it wouldn't get tangled, and now it's tangled. Oh well. I'll get it untangled. It's not too bad yet. But yeah, this is the trio blanket. It's just going to be a checkerboard because I'm not using self-striping yarn or anything. So it's just going to be a checkered blanket. Oh my goodness. Seriously, just get along, please. I just gotta remember, how many do I chain between? 3? I can work on this for a few minutes. You haven't seen a lot yet. Oh my goodness. Oh, what we're watching TV upstairs and we're fighting over something like what we're watching. Like, it's ridiculous. They're being ridiculous up there for some reason. Being ridiculous. Not sure what is going on. So anyway, we'll just sit here and put a little progress on the trio blanket because I haven't really messed with it all week. I really wish I would picked a self-striping yarn because I think that whole like changing of colors would be cool. But I think this is gonna look cool too when it's done. This bright green, y'all, the camera does not do this justice at all. Like the variegated yarn almost hides in this in person. Like it's almost like the dark purple and the bright green just completely take over the blanket. But the variegated breaks it up a little bit, just a little bit. Well, you're on your way, Marianne. You're doing a fabulous job of cleaning it up. I know, I love these colors, Julianne. It's just, I kind of wish they were like, ombreing or doing something, color changing. So it's just going to be a checkered blanket when and if I ever finish it. I should be putting progress on my busy bee blanket, but it's at the top of the stairs, and I don't really want to go get it right now. I'm trying to get over this hurdle that I'm in right now. Like, I just feel like I'm not losing my Crochet per se, but just I don't know what I want to work on. I've overwhelmed my mind with so much stuff that it's hard to figure out what to do. 61 degrees. Oh my goodness. It is 63 degrees outside for us, but it's supposed to be dang near 90 degrees today and tomorrow and Saturday, I think. I don't know. We're supposed to be toasty. And then Monday is going to drop down to 68 for our high because we have a cool, what do they call it? Something coming through. A cooling, but like it's the jet stream. Like, what is it? A low front coming through. Cool front or whatever it's called. And we're going to get rain. Well, I shouldn't say we are going to get rain. We're forecasted to have rain. Whether that is true or not is yet to be seen. I wonder if they watered my plants yesterday like I mentioned. My group text for one of my Bible studies is blowing up. That's what you guys keep hearing. They're texting back and forth quite a bit. I am almost done. Do not come down here and bug, please. It sounded like Jonathan coming down. Sorry. Oh, Nana June, I'm doing for donation as I'm on a deadline. My mind was so frazzled yesterday, I didn't work on it at all. Yeah. I was almost at the point of no crocheting yesterday myself. So, all right, guys. Well, it is almost 9 o'clock. For some reason, oh, I still have another minute according to Restream, only because it slowed me down getting into the studio this morning. So it's all its fault. Oh, I know. Life is calling. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. I enjoyed having you here, hanging out with me, just talking about everything and anything and making things. So I'm going to get off of here and get my day going. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day as well. I will see most of you at Frizzy Bees live here in about a couple of hours. So until then, have a great Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bye.